Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 24 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we discovered the truth that Gordy doesn't really exist. He's really just the product of Larry being, well, Larry. And we are investigating, we're investigating the caretaker shack, who seems like he has a few screws loose. We talked to him already. I think you have to present something. I'm not sure what you have to present. It's always everything. You know about Gordy? Nope. Come on. Pistol. Come on. Like I said, this is one part of the game I always get confused with. Okay, let's move. Come on. I just want to make sure. Come on. I think you have to go back to the detention center. I'm not even sure. This is always one part of the game that just screws me over every time. No, not the detention center. Not Grossberg's office. I swear, every time. Every time! Yeah, you have to go back to the criminal department. You have to go back to criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe's in here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. Come on. Every time! I know we have something! We talk to Larry all the times. Come on, where is it? I just want to examine the giant steel samurai just to make sure. I don't know. Does that steel samurai look a little out of place? I know this case inside out, but I don't know the freaking investigation process. I guess it's a good advertising. Don't think about the steel samurai, it doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. They're not, aren't it? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Edgeworth wouldn't fall for this crap. We all know Edgeworth, he'd get nitpicky as all hell. Come on. We talked to him about everything. I'm just toughing through this. Basically, yeah, this game can be a bit of a pain. This part, you're like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Okay, come on. If you hold the B button, you can fast forward through conversation. Come on, come on. Okay. I tried to click Polly. Where do I go? I swear, I was confused at this part. Show the badge again? You want me to do that badge or a pasta shop? Toss it. I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind. I'm not passing this. Oh yeah, you have to present this photo. I swear, sometimes this game. But this is the worst part of the game, in my personal opinion, because you're just like, what do I do? What do I show him? You're trying to show him everything, and then this is the photo that causes him to go. You know about this, sir? Key. Yes, it's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night out on the lake.
Yes?
I know about that, I've seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. Then you take it or the shop it all. What you saw? I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. It was mud on his upper, yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I know him all by good time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door, you always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing his tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers going out of his face. Yes, Gumshoe is now Terry. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes out and tells me come to do it tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're gonna be getting much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I have one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk, don't forget the LZ. Squawk. What did you just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly.
Don't forget the LZ. Squawk.
What's the DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I meant Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that boy Polly know about the DL6 incident?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh.
What?
He knocked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Okay, walk all the way back. Back further. Like I said, this game can just screw you over at times. Sometimes it's just very straightforward and you know, oh, I know where I should go. And then at other times it's like, oh, you have to present this one particular piece of evidence that's pretty much the exact same category as all the others that they won't give you an answer to. And then you can finally continue. Hey, Val, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? The boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Cord Lake? Oh yeah! The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you? That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't seen able to get straight answers on him. As I first said, he wasn't persuasive enough to testify as a witness. That's why we called Mr. Ottawa heyesterday. And as for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
DL6 incident. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 is the Edgeworth's case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh, sorry, I have to cough again. Damn Gumshoe and his voice. Hey, cup for you, Gumshoe. Ugh. I swear, every time Gumshoe's voice kills me. Present the bird. Not go. Duh. Present the bird. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. The incident? DL6. What?
Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6, Squawk.
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would he know? That old man know about the DL6 incident.
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though there is the station records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find out what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the record room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. The records room. The one and only time in the series we come here. Actually, we come here twice in this game, but never again in the series. December 26th, Police Department Records Room.
Wow, it's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6...
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Okay, the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary, found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001. This is the point in the series where where the timeline actually becomes defined. Because this game takes place in December of 2016. This start date is a reference to the fact that this game was released back in 2001. So yeah. Essentially, just from every game on, we use 2001, we use this point as just the basis of the timeline. That's how we know the original trilogy goes from 2016 to February of 2019. And then from there we have the investigation games, which take place in March and April, which take place about a month or so later, starting in March of 2019 and ending in April of 2019. And then basically, about 2 weeks or so later, we have just a mere week or so later, we have Phoenix's fateful trial that basically causes the 7-year time gap, which then in turn leads us to the Apollo Justice era, back in 2027, I believe. We have 20. Yeah, the series goes up to 2029. Okay.
That is actually 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court.
What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake!
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours! Maya.
That would be scary to get in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, was it?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on.
Victim.
Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, defense attorney, 35. If he were still alive, he'd be 50.
Now, here's something that I want to bring up. This is a good time as any to talk about this. It's actually a common fan theory in the community that Gregory is actually Maya's father. Given the evidence that just the fact that he and Mia share very similar philosophies despite never really meeting each other. The fact that Mia actually chose to become a defense attorney instead of a prosecutor to go after Red Whites. The fact that they do actually share several similar facial expressions, which we'll see when we go later in the series. And the fact that he died when Maya was 2, which is very young, which Maya was very young when she said her father died. Plus, just everyone likes to assume that Gregory and Misty were basically like a partner duo, like Phoenix and Maya were. And plus the fact that Misty was making an exception with helping the police with Gregory. Like, they went to her specifically for Gregory. Like, of all the other cases that with cold leads, why choose Gregory's if they didn't have any sort of connection? So anyways, yeah, that's the theory. Yeah, that by extension we don't know who Maya Edgeworth's mother is. So it's also a theory that Misty is Edgeworth's mom. So basically, the fact that Mia and Edgeworth are all siblings in several fan theory corners. He lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was on the elevator with his father.
From the angle of the boy on the evidence, it couldn't have been suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was on the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before?
Huh? It sounded like this gun case. What's going on here?
Suspect data. But notice that giant crack on the window. Can I stay on the suspect here?
That would be the guy that got my mom arrested.
Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as the suspect of DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must
have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then they had to have done it.
But he was not innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim of our case.
Right.
The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived.
The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
Maybe he went to a boat shack. He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take the stuff we need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left in the trial is the trial law. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay, to be continued. December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is right, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also right. Who is the judge here anyways? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so...
Not so fast, Judge! I was taking a meaningful pause while speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction! Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now!
Order! Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of this your statement just now?
Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes! We have no time to waste! I call my witness now!
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand!
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession!
I'm a proprietor of a restaurant that's wet near the Cold Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify!
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Raise an objection! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't said his name yet!
His name is Witness, and that is what I say it is! Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright! Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes! Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate!
Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Yeah, well, I'm not really sure, yep.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall what you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. Basically, you have the combination of this guy being out of his gourd and Manfred being, well, Manfred. So, you're not gonna get anything. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup, I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. And I heard a bang! Yup. And I looked down the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then another bang. Just about then, the boat got back door and a man walked by the window.
Very well. I'd like to go be in the cross-examination. There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. I've got no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now!
Yes. But Mr. Wright, I want to see what this is. Don't cross-examine. He's right. That testimony sounded pretty solid. Maybe I should hold back.
But Nick, you have to cross-examine him. It's the only chance to turn the trial around. You're not just.
Oh, right. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed!
I see. Well, then let's take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Oh my gosh, that's just beautiful. Just Manfred's roar. We'll see it later, don't you worry. Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just right then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about today.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Don't glare at me like that. I remember that clearly, I did, yep.
You see, continue.
I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Yeah. Is there anyone else who can verify that? Well, I guess probably could. That's not good enough for a court of law! Just remember this little bit for later.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this party's appearance. Oh, her? Love is on the girl, kitty boy.
Yes? The prosecution concedes that we may not prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Heard a bang. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Good, continue.
When I looked at the window, you saw a boat floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there were 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep, at the time, that is, at the time. Heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lada said in her testimony yesterday. By your window? Yep, by my window. Outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty damn thick, but he was right there in front of me, saw him.
This is a rather more detail. Please add to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this. Press? Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dad, sorry, Keith. He said I can't believe he's dead, and he's walking by too.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw with Myers Edgeworth was his suited inferior version of mine?
It was him, not Edgeworth's boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Mr. Von Karma, he lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for the fall.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. I'm the court is staring at us.
I better act quickly or this trial's gonna be over. Raise the objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints with Edward's right hand on the gun and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his fingerprints off after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in his witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. 1,000 objections, Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his words are all we have. If he were telling a lie,
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say this testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
it's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please, can you hear me, Dad? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes were perhaps too high in expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason for further prolonging the trial, nor is there any reason for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the fact. This is actually fun fact. This is the game over that you would get if you run out of if you get penalized too much. What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. The accused will surrender the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait! And this is the moment. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry! Fun fact, in the Ace Attorney movie, the steel set, the blue badger actually interrupts the verdict for this child. I am dead serious. It was a strange movie. Larry! We'll do that next time! Anyways, I really appreciate you sticking around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. I hope you come back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And I'll see you later. Bye.